Excuse me. Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit. This is the Super Bowl edition. Our very own Bubble Man. We just did a video of the Masterminds. It has not been released yet. It was right before the the Super Bowl today. We did it. And our own Bubble said that the Chiefs would win on a controversial call by the ref. Well, Bubble Man, you got it. You got it just right. And I just wish the refs would stay out of it. At least I thought both teams were evenly matched. I wanted to see more. We could have got more had the refs not aided and abetted the Kansas City Chiefs. There was no reason for that. No flagrant calls like that until the very end. Should have never happened. We should have got more football and less referee at the end, right?
Yes, I cannot see you.
Oh, okay. Well,
the ritual.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what do you say about that?
Well, again, it's the NFL. I mean, let's just call it down in the middle here. It's the NFL. The NFL's a joke.
It can't help itself, can it?
They cannot help themselves. We've seen it throughout the whole entire playoffs. We've seen it. It's just the NFL has become a laughing stock, and I'm just, quite frankly, I'm just done with it. Just due to the
it's
fact.
all about commercialism and
yeah.
Justin Simmons, you're such a good spokesperson. Who cares what you do on the field? Just smile for the camera. That's it. You'll get a Walter Payton Award. It's all about image. Oh, we have our golden boy Brady here, so we throw the PI. Every time he can't convert a third down. That I lived through that. So now it's the golden boy, right? The next golden boy, the next PR, GQ, all that. I wanted to see more football. Now you could say yes, the Eagles defense, screw the pooch. The fumble, absolutely. But the bottom line is, I wanted to see actual more football and less referee. I didn't want to see Mahomes waste all this time, backing up, and doing a 3 victory formations. I mean, come on. I want to see a battle to the end. I mean, that it isn't about what the Eagles could have done different. It's about let the teams play, But anyway, this whole idea that Kansas City was going to mop the floor with the Eagles is anybody who was listening to that nonsense, those people definitely did not know what they were talking about. You were right to bet on the Eagles at the beginning of the season, to watch out for them. And, and what did we see before this ridiculous referee show, this ridiculous show by the referees? We saw 2 offensive lines that nobody wants to even talk about. Nobody wants to look at it. The front office could care less about why these teams are even there to begin with.
Well, I'm just sick and tired of people. To be quite frank, I'm just sick and tired of this bullshit, because they don't give a fuck about it. They could say that, oh, we need offensive linemen, but they don't understand on how to truly rebuild an offense. I mean, these people, these fans that I have to hear every fucking week, oh, we know we have to build the offensive line, and we all know that. Well, buddies, I mean, come on, get it through your fucking heads that you actually have to build it the right way, is sitting grabbing Ron Leary's and all that crap and expecting them to be great. I mean, you saw both offensive lines for the Chiefs and the Eagles that absolutely dominated.
Yeah.
And you know why they dominated? Because they've ran the same system for years, and they draft and develop, and they get offensive linemen in free agency that actually fits their system, and they develop off of that. I mean, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. You don't. So
what frustrates me is that this is how the front office thinks for the Denver Broncos.
Oh, it's a trickle-down effect.
Front office thinks. I'm hoping Sean Payton we can get a clash going here. But the people that are still up in the front office that John Elway put up on there, picking these players, they're still there. So are we really going to get a Rex? I mean, let me ask the fans this. Did Did you really want to get rid of Edgero so that you could get Rex Ryan? Really, was that the plan you wanted all along? We better not. I agree.
All along, of course, they would say that now because they're idiots. I mean, can we get off this notion that I don't want to hear from anybody that, oh my God, the quarterbacks dominated this game. I saw Jalen Hurts have 5 to 10 seconds to throw every deep ball he can in this game.
Well, I saw both quarterbacks.
I saw
both quarterbacks.
Exactly. I was getting into that. Exactly. You people think, oh my, from the front office, oh my God, stats. It's not about stats. It's not.
Well,
it's
context
not.
behind the stats. You did see the time these quarterbacks were given. The holes that were opened up.
You had holes that were opened up. You had receivers that I could actually get to the second level and separate and get to the first down yard marker and knew how to do it on a consistent basis. You have Denver Bronco people and you have Denver Bronco players that don't know shit.
I know. And then they're expecting 12 wins. Well, wait a minute. You didn't listen to Sean Payton? When Sean Payton said himself, you have to be patient with this. Is that just lip service? Or is he going to, or does the front office think that this is going to be a 12-win, snap your fingers, wave the magic wand yet again?
I'm going to be quite, I'm just to the point where I'm not giving a shit about these anymore. Like, can we just be honest here? Like, I'm just so sick and tired of talking about the Denver Broncos because it's the same shit every fucking offseason. I'm done. I'll just have you and Bubble Man do it from this. I just want to focus on my coaching and on my film reviews. I'm just done talking about the Broncos because they're absolute dog shit. They're dog shit.
Did the Rex Ryan thing just do it?
It just, well, you got these idiotic fans and you have the Valley and STR. Oh my God. I knew when they hired Sean Payton that they would say the 12 win. I'm done. I'm not giving a fuck anymore because, well, then you're not a fan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to, spread my fandom to the whole entire world here. Okay. Again, you have to understand, I have a different line of thinking than most of you people. This guy has a different line of thinking. Bubble Man has a different line of thinking. We're not a fan-centric channel. We're going to tell you like it is. And this Super Bowl basically proved all of our points. Did it not?
Yeah, the refs ruined the ride. Ruined the ride. I didn't want to see all this time wasted with Mahomes taking, 4 victory formations. Let's not throw that flag. It's now, what was it, 4th down or what? It was 4th down, right? So why don't you let him kick the field goal?
It was
Get the ball back to the Eagles. Get the ball back to the Eagles, and let's see. Let's actually see some football. Yeah, I can understand why. I understand your frustration because it just the NFL themselves can't help themselves. Yeah, the Eagles. You're right. The Eagle fans should be. Well, I think just forget the Eagle fans. I think that just fans of football should be upset. Have every right to be upset.
Yeah. That was a great 3.5 quarters, 4.5, 3.5 quarters, 4 quarters of football.
4 quarters, the last 2 minutes. Yeah.
And it's just, I'm just to the point. Like we talk about the Denver Broncos on this channel, and I appreciate it. I do, but I'm just to the point where I'm just burnt out, and I don't really want to. We talk about the Broncos and how things need to change, but until I see it, I'm just done talking about it. Oh yeah, we can talk about the clash, but dude, you really think there's going to be a clash going on? I mean, come on.
That's okay. You can't flip a switch and say there's a cultural change. It's not how it works.
Exactly, but again, you can't flip a switch and hope that there's going to be 12 wins.
No. Did you listen to Peyton or did you not listen to Sean Payton? Did you listen to him or did you not listen to him? Sean Payton.
I listened to him, but again, is it service?
Yeah, because yes, Sean Payton said this is going to be a long process because the Broncos are down in the cellar with all these cellar dweller teams. They're not just a coach away. They're not just a quarterback away. They have a long way to go. That's what Sean Payton said. But it's like you said, Dan Jacobs was saying, man, we heard this stuff from Vance Joseph. We heard this stuff from Fangio. We heard this stuff from Hackett. And now we're hearing it again. He did great hiring that offensive. Yeah, but is he going to be allowed to tell the people that John Elway put in the front office that's in charge of player personnel, no, you cannot have these people. We have to go after these people instead. Is that going to happen?
Well, you're probably right. I think the thing that just took me over the edge was the Rex Ryan report. I mean, I'm just so done with this shit. Like it's 8 fucking years. I don't want to go out and get a Rex Ryan. I don't want to go out and get
31 teams will not hire Rex Ryan, okay?
Broncos will.
Does that tell you something? Is that well, they haven't hired him yet. They interviewed him. But
I'm going to be honest with
you.
They
didn't even 31 teams didn't even interview. So.
I'm going to be honest with you. I find it weird that they dropped this on Super Bowl Sunday. Out of all, they interviewed him this past week. They waited till Super Bowl Sunday to do this. I find that fishy. I find that odd. I find
everything about the front office is fishy. So that's never changed.
But to get back to this game, I mean, I loved. This was actually a Super Bowl I enjoyed watching till the 2 minutes left into the game.
And the referee
had
called.
Yeah, you had 2 great offensive lines. I got to give credit to the Chiefs' offensive line. Okay, John Clayton. Yeah, the Broncos have the best offensive line in the AFC West.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see, you guys
pay people. We don't pay people ever to say that. No.
Okay.
No, John Clayton was just a part of the Broncos. He was actually hired by the Denver Broncos to teach the players how to deal with the media. But we don't pay out. We don't no.
Do that at all. I saw a couple hits from the safeties of the Eagles that Justin Simmons would never be able to do.
Well, I mean, yeah. That is either for me, yeah.
It was a physical football game. I mean, if the Denver Broncos face these type of teams and they go 100%, they would get their asses kicked with the player personnel.
Yeah. You didn't even see the Rams when they kicked their ass go 100%. They were just running their plays that the only plays they could run with the quarterback that they had. But they couldn't go off script. That's the only reason why they get like it didn't end like all the other games where everybody decided they were going to start experimenting and all this stuff, and they stopped themselves. Yeah.
The NFL. That's the NFL product in a nutshell, right there. It's just a joke. It's a complete clusterfuck. It's just.
I think the Broncos fall right into that. Their front office is all about PR and image, and like I said, I saw this with the Raiders of the 90s where everybody in the media was just the Raiders darling. Oh my God, they made another splashy move. Oh my God, they got this. You will see they're bound to the Super Bowl now. Just you watch. And everybody was like, yeah, why all the other teams that actually mattered actually went to Super Bowls and did it, what they did. It's just, it's just a big PR machine out there for the Broncos.
It is. It's all about fan status, and it's all about bullshit. That's what it is. It's all about PR, fan status. Fantasy football stats. It's not about rolling up, like we say many times, rolling up your sleeves, doing the hard work, actually getting players that fit a system. This, that, and the third. Not going to get a piece here, going to get a piece there, trying to mesh it. And I think you're on to something.
Look at the 2 teams out there. Both teams were from the roll up the sleeves, let's draft and develop. Then finally you can get your Mahomes, right? And you can pay him because you can keep drafting and bringing people in that fit your system, are top notch because you've been doing it for quite a long time, both offensive and defensively. You understand how important the line is. Both the lines are. You can't get that mentality right now. Sean Payton Sean
I think
has
these
a
people,
clue in that, but he's up against everybody. It's like you got the James Merrillatts of the world, corners, receivers. Quarterback. There's no way the Eagles could possibly, not get blown out in this game. That's the same mentality they have at the top, and that's got to go.
I'm done covering the Broncos because it's just people like that that's what they think. You're right. That's what they think up there. I'm done trying to explain to people how you're supposed to do it the right way. They don't give a shit. People don't care that if the Broncos lose by 3 points, they're still going to think they're this part away. If the Broncos go in another season and they go 7 and whatever, and that's being generous, they're going to think that they're this player away. But again, it's fallen into 7 wins. I mean, do you really like being mediocre? I'd rather be where the Chiefs and the Eagles are right now. I'd rather be a dominant team that actually looks like what we saw today. We saw 2 offensive lines that absolutely kicked fucking ass, and you're going to sit there and fucking tell me, James Merrillat, that the Eagles are going to get blown out. You fucking moron.
Moron. Yeah, absolute moron. Because that's how they think at the front office, too. They don't think in the way the Chiefs and the way that the Eagles think. They don't have that mentality in the front office. It just doesn't exist. It's okay, you're Sean Payton. Now you can wave your wand. You're going to get all these players are going to come here and like a light switch getting turned on, it's all going to magically happen. Yeah, it's just they give me that instant gratification right now. Just give me that hope.
Brought to you
by Moderna.
Yeah. By the clot shot. But anyway,
just give me a clot. We're just a clot shot away. I'm telling you.
Yeah. The Klaus Schwab insect eating away from going to the Super Bowl, selling our soul to the devil.
We're just a cricket away. Yeah. You're gonna hear him chirping.
Yeah, but again, I haven't heard anything on the James Merrillat. You guys are actually the ones that are crickets right now. Sitting there and you're going to assault my intelligence and tell me that the Chiefs are going to dismantle the Eagles? Dude, what the fuck is your deal, man? I mean, you are more stupid
than football. They just don't.
They
the front office. They are a reflection of that front office.
And their joke. I mean, they do not know they don't know how to build it. And then what did I say in the offseason? What did I say in the fucking offseason?
Watch out for the Eagles.
Watch out for they didn't win the Super Bowl, but they were close to winning it if the refs didn't get in the way.
Yeah, they might have had a chance to actually come out and win the game.
And they built it the right way. They're not paying their quarterback $500 million. They're actually allocating a lot of their resources to the trenches, and they almost won the game today, almost came out victorious. If it wasn't for the fucking refs, I think if it wasn't for the refs, I think the Eagles could have drove down and won that game. That offense was clicking.
Well, at least they could have at minimum tied it up. We would have got entertaining football from the start of the whistle to the end of the whistle instead of seeing 5 victory formations wasting time by the Chiefs. And you know what? I'd be just as pissed off if it was they did this with the Eagles. I would have been just as pissed off about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I would say, guess what? The Chiefs probably would have a chance to go down and tie the game up.
Well, you're not a Bronco fan. You just said that. You're not a Bronco fan because you were,
Well, I'm talking about seeing a good Super Bowl to the start of the whistle to the last whistle. That's what I'm talking
about. You're not a Bronco fan.
Yeah.
How dare you say that? How dare you?
Yeah. How dare you? How dare the refs not to interfere in a game? I know.
I'm just done with this shit. I'm sorry. It's just it. Man.
I know. We were both enjoying this game so much until that.
I know. Enjoyable. And then it's just.
Like you ruined the ride. Ruined the ride.
Like the Broncos do. They ruin the offseason every fucking year because they're stupid.
They're the eighth offseason in a row. They'll be 17-0.
Yeah, I mean, my God, that must be a fucking record if you ask me. I mean, man, they have 8 off-season trophies.
Yeah, off-season Super Bowl trophies. Yeah.
Yeah, that must be a record in NFL history.
Yeah, all those off-season Super Bowl trophies. A whole case full of what's that trophy? Oh, that's our off-season Super Bowl trophy. We won it in the off-season.
I also like the people that are saying that we like Sean Payton. Of course we like Sean. I like Sean Payton, the X's and O's. Of course I like the guy. But is that what the Broncos need right now? No. I want a Dan Campbell. I want a John Harbaugh. I'm just saying, if this was the right organization for it, I want a Dan Campbell. I want a Harbaugh.
Well, this is what I wanted. You told me that the fans were saying, of course, we need to work on the offensive line. Did you not tell me that?
Because
did you not ask me? Answer the question. Did you not just say that?
Yes, I just did.
Okay. What I want is, why did we not get this addressed long before you ran out with your hair on fire to spend $250 million on a quarterback you don't have a line in front of?
Because
explain that.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it. I'll explain it to you like unlike these idiots out there. They're stupid. They don't understand what the Eagles did to get to 2017 till now. They don't understand what the Chiefs did. They were regurgitating it over and over again during the Super Bowl pregame about the offensive line for the fucking Chiefs. The 2 fucking years behind that offensive line. They gelled and everything, okay? They don't fucking get it, dude. 8 fucking years, and you're going to tell me lip service is going to get your thumb up your ass with sunshine and rainbows, and you're going to shoot to the gold of the...
We're just Jawan James away. We're just Jawan James. You'll see. Just get us Jawan James. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great fucking player. Look how that...
Yeah, and then get another offensive player from another system that has nothing to do with the system you're running. Hype it up. You're right.
I'm done.
It is frustrating.
I'm done with it. I'm done with the bullshit.
It's just frustrating because you know what it took to build these Eagles and this Chiefs team from the Steve Young from their first guy, Alex Smith, all the way to from Alex Smith.
Alex Smith.
Okay. Going all the way back to Alex Smith up till now. It's just frustrating.
It's right in front of you, and the Broncos are like, oh, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown. Like, you guys are dumb.
Yeah.
Well, I would watch you quarterbacks. I would watch quarterbacks, specifically the Eagles, who had 5 to 10 seconds to throw every fucking time.
Yeah. No, that doesn't mean anything, does it?
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, Bronco fans, you've been telling me this shit for 8 years, and look who looks like the Valley. Look who looks stupid now. And the person that was actually saying, watch out for the Eagles. Booyah. You guys fucking get it now?
I know. It's just, you got to just understand, we've been very frustrated for 8 years of watching. It's just like watching somebody get hit with a 2x4. They get up, get hit by a 2x4, get up, or somebody touching a hot stove, burns their hand. Then they go back and touch the stove, get burned again. Go back and touch the stove again, burn their hand. And
it's called touch the stove.
Yeah. And we're like, maybe you should stop touching the stove. Oh, you don't like this team. You don't like this team. Oh God. Oh. Excuse our frustrations.
I'm on my coaching career. Fuck this shit. I'm sorry. If they hire Rex Ryan, you're gonna see a side. Oh man, I'm just.
Because then all that Sean Payton's talking about is for naught. It's for naught.
Even people, I'm getting notifications right now. Fox Sports is talking about the holding call. They're even like, what the fuck? Like the NFL is such a shitty product.
Yeah, NFL can't help themselves. PR. You know what, NFL here, let me say something. I'm going to speak for everybody. They just want to see the game. They don't want to care if Mahomes wins the Super Bowl or not, or Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl or not. Okay, they want to see the game from being played from whistle to the end, the last whistle. They don't want to see the referees playing the game. I'm telling you, that hurts your product. Just let the game play out. Just let it play out. That's all I got to say.
You said it. You said it loud and clear. I mean, yeah, okay, the refs need to be there, but they don't need to be calling egregious calls like they did 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Like it just ruined the whole vibe of the game.
I know.
It just ruined.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have to hear from the James Merrilats. Oh, Mahomes had 3 touchdowns. He looked like a god. Yeah, behind that offensive line, I would have been like a god too, just like Jalen Hurts with the Eagles behind that offensive line.
Let me ask you this: How did Mahomes look again in the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers when he played the Buccaneers?
He looked dog shit. He looked like Russell Wilson this year.
Yeah, he looked like Russell Wilson. Because why? Because his offensive line just disintegrated before his eyes. But don't look into the offensive lines. You know, that's just get good enough. Just get good enough. Well, you froze.
Tell me, an educated person you're gonna sit there and tell me you're gonna tell an educated person and a common sense person not to look at the offensive lines? How dare you, James Merrillat? How dare you? You're gonna assault my intelligence like that? Here's how I'm gonna assault your intelligence. You don't know jack shit what you're talking about.
No, so absolutely not. If you're saying that the Chiefs are gonna mop up the floor with the Eagles, you definitely did. You didn't know what you were talking about. You definitely don't know what you're talking about. You're just put out there to just ramble on bullshit that like you do every year, just saying shit that doesn't even make sense.
People listen to this shit, dude.
I know.
They listen.
I know. The national media wasn't in that camp, but surprisingly, yeah. Locally here, we're just suffocated with just really bad information, and it's spreading. It's multiplying. You know, just now you got more bad information than you had last year. So enjoy your Rex Ryan sandwich. That's all I got to say. If that happens, we're gonna really be on.
I'm gonna drive down to my local. I'm gonna drive down to my local McDonald's and order a Big Mac if he's hired. God, man. I don't want fucking Rex Ryan. They hire that dude, all bets are off. All bets are off, my friend.
Yeah, they could. There's a lot of. They could do a lot better than that. I think that even as hard as it is going to be for the Broncos to get coaching staff here, I think they could do better than that even. But who knows? Maybe that's all they can. Maybe it's that bad.
We're focused. Go ahead.
Maybe it's that bad. Maybe it's so bad they can only get a Rex Ryan.
I don't want. We're so focused on coaching. I'm focused on management here. I understand. I get it. I get where you're coming from. I understand that.
Well, they don't have anybody right now coaching. They have people in the front office, right? Not
the front office.
They have. Yeah, it's all bad. I get that. I get that. They don't have any coaches
because nobody wants to come here.
Obviously, that's why you're talking to Rex Ryan. You can figure that out. I don't know what I can do. 31 teams will not even interview Rex Ryan, and the Broncos are. Doesn't that not tell you something? I mean, please.
No, it you know what it tells us? We're just Rex Ryan away. My God,
of course we are. Of course, we're just a Rex Ryan.
I don't understand.
The defense, they coach themselves. They're so good they can coach themselves.
I just don't get it with you people.
Justin Simmons, he can coach. He can go coach everybody. He'll coach the whole team.
We had the players coach themselves this past year, and they went 5-12.
Not the defense. The defense went 17-0.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
16-1. Maybe they won 16-1.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, Yep, they won 16.
Well, you saw the stats, right? You saw the stats. If you turned it this way, upside down, and then looked at it just in the right light this way, Draymond Jones was Culpepper. Jay Jones was Cleo Mack. Draymond Jones was Chris Jones. Draymond Jones was Von Miller. You know, it just he was like Bruce Smith in his prime. You know, you just look at it just right.
Stop you right there, Broncos Avenue. I'm just gonna tell you this. I don't look at that. I look at the film. The film tells it all, brother. The film tells it all. That's why coaches and scouts watch film. That's why GMs watch film to get players that fit their scheme. If you don't get that by now, you must be really retarded. Sorry. I said it. You must be really retarded.
Okay. Now that we've got that, I have to ask you the most important question of the whole Super Bowl. Are you ready for it?
Oh man.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I know where you're going with this. No.
Yeah.
Go.
What did your mom think? It was the most important question of this Super Bowl. What did your mom think?
She was pregnant.
She was pregnant. I told you she was pregnant. I told you.
Yeah. Twitter said it.
Whoa. Twitter, it just said she's pregnant.
How was that slave satanic halftime show?
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Brought you by Pfizer. All the satanic rituals and the slave worshiping. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, all you people in your cages. You just stay in your cages, okay? All right. So that
you worship that. Worship pregnant. You worship that lady's pregnancy.
Yes. That guy's pregnancy. How dare you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. How dare you?
It was that man.
You know, did you know guys can be pregnant in today's society?
That's who is pregnant right now. Is that man up there on the flying carpet? The man on the flying carpet.
People would actually believe that. You know, people would actually believe what you just said too.
That's because it's the most important thing of our time. The drool coming off the side too.
It's like these Bronco fans. Can't look at common sense.
Some of them, not all of them, but some of them.
Yep.
All right. Okay. We've ranted and raved enough.
Thank you, NFL, for such another great Super Bowl. Thank you for getting yourself involved and ruining it, basically. Yeah, thanks, NFL.
They ruined the ride, that's for sure.
Top notch NFL. Top notch. Top tier.
Top
tier.
5, at least.
Top 3. We're going to win 3 to 5.
Oh, top 3. That's right. Top 3.
Just like this defense.
Tell the refs to ruin the ride.
Yep.
Oh, what's that? We got a call. Okay, we got the call in. Okay, make it happen.
And I'll be smiling on the sideline.
Yeah, like that ref did with the coach there.
Oh man,
a little smile there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, now pay us.
Yeah. Okay, and we got our bonus. You got your bonus.
Yep.
You ruined the Super Bowl. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Such a great product.
Yeah. Eat more Doritos. Just think if it went into overtime, how much more revenue you would have made. Well. We'll never know, right? We'll never know.
How dare you say that in your mother's basement? You are in your mother's basement. You do not have a say.
Yes. Yeah. If we were getting paid multi-million dollars and had a big set, I would make sure that the set looked just like a mother's basement. You know, with 1970s curtains.
Get the disco ball there.
The disco ball, yeah. Mother's basement stuff, yeah. Boxes everywhere.
Yeah. Receivers, corners.
Oh yeah, I can't see. They're gonna wipe the floor with the Eagles.
Gotta love James Marilat. He's just there for laughs and giggles.
I know. That's why we don't really take him serious.
God, no.
All right, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Work on your coaching.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep.